Wayne Bennett is happy for the Red Mist to descend over a fired-up Latrell Mitchell when Souths take on their bitter rivals, the Roosters, tomorrow night. The Rabbitohs coach also explains how Latrell has grown up as he prepares for his first game of the season.
It's the rivalry that the whole game has an interest in.
Wayne, do you hate the Roosters?
No, I got no gripe with the Roosters. Okay, I'm a Queenslander, mate. Right.
Have you ever seen the Book of Feuds?
I have actually. Yeah, Russell walked in one day and blew the dust off it.
A central figure is former Rooster Latrell Mitchell.
You get excited coaching a bloke like him?
Have you ever seen me get excited?
No. Could be your first time.
Today's not going to be any different.
Bennett says the penny has dropped with Latrell.
I was just growing up, accepting his responsibilities. Got a young family, 3 young children, and I think it's dawned on him that they need a good dad.
He's had to learn in the public eye.
Do you understand our interest in him, or do you think it's silly how much we want to know about Latrell?
Yeah, you're a bit over the top, but I've got no control over you, so just have to live with it. Yeah, but anyway, you all know you're over the top as well, but that's okay.
Bennett doesn't want Latrell to lose his fire. He's happy for the Red Mist to exist.
I didn't say it was a thing of the past. We'll have to wait and see. Okay.
We put the Red Mist response to Trent Robinson.
Yeah, hopefully it turns into a fog, and we. You want your players. You know, we've always had players that they play on the line, and you want them to go to that line and not over it.
If there was any need for extra spice, the Roosters had former hard man Adrian Morley in to address the team.
Yeah, he talked about the Red Mist. Just talked about his journey over here, his love of the Roosters and what it meant to him.
And there's also tension off the field. Nick Politis unimpressed the Rabbits are trying to join the Roosters as tenants at Allianz.
No, I think people rent this ground all the time. It just won't ever be their home.
Do you think Nick will take down the home of the Roosters sign out the front?
I don't think so. I don't think that'll get taken down. It is. It's our home. We've been here since 1908. You know, we haven't left.
Danny Weidler, 9 News.
We're off to the nation's capital for Thursday night footy with the Raiders hosting the Sharks. Danica Mason joins us from Canberra. Danica, the Sharks really need a big game from their star half, Nicho Hynes.
Yes, they certainly do. Emma, Paul Gallen alongside me here on the sidelines. Nicho has been copping a fair bit of criticism for his performances on the field. The Cronulla Sharks actually came out today backing their star halfback. How do you think that will impact him on the field tonight?
I don't think it'll have an impact on him at all. At the end of the day, Nico's got to go out there and just do his role, execute to the best of his ability. I think a lot of the criticism's been a little bit unwarranted. Round 1, they were beaten by the Panthers. Last week, they were beaten by a more physical Bulldogs side. Now, I think a lot of that responsibility has to go back to his forward pack. I think he's been playing okay. And I know internally there's no issue with Nicho Hynes. So when you're on that sort of money and that sort of pay packet comes this sort of pressure. But that's just part and parcel of who he is. But he'll be fine tonight. Just go there and play his role. That's all he's got to do.
What about another star inside this Cronulla team, Adam Fanua-Blake? You said that you weren't exactly the biggest fan of the signing, the big money signing when he came, but you've changed your tune on that one. You've been so impressed with his performances. How big do you think he'll have tonight? How big of a game, rather?
He needs a big game. He'll be crucial. The strength of this Canberra side is their forward pack. They've got a lot of experience there, and to win the battle, you need to win the middle, and he's got to win the middle tonight. He's been absolutely outstanding for the club on and off the field, which is my most impressive thing, and he's got to go there tonight, just play his role again, do it to the best of his ability and win the match.
All right, well, what a match this will be. Of course, you can catch it all right here on Nine's Wide World of Sports M from 7:30.
Bring it on, Danica. We'll see you very shortly. Meantime, Terrell May says he's ready for a New South Wales State of Origin call-up after a strong start to life as a Tiger. The prop is seen as a leader of the Tigers pack, but it's a label that doesn't sit comfortably with him.
Terrell May, the Tigers' new wrecking ball and inspiration to his fellow forwards. Just don't call him a leader.
I'm not a leader, man. I just do my thing. Honestly, I just go out there and play, and if the boys think it's follow me, that's on them.
Playing more minutes after his off-season switch from the Roosters has thrust May into Blues Origin contention.
I feel like I was ready last year, but now that I've got more opportunity here, I feel like I'm even more ready. And I've always dreamed, ever since I came to the NRL, of playing for my state. Hopefully I can get there.
There'll be no better time for May to push his case than on Saturday against Broncos Bash brothers Payne Haas and Pat Carrigan.
Keen and excited to verse those boys. I've played them before, but It's a bigger test now.
Jerome Luai's suspension has seen Benji Marshall name 19-year-olds Lachlan Galvin and Latu Fainu in the halves.
He does put his trust in all of us younger boys because I think he sees a lot of himself in some of us.
The Sea Eagles can offer Tom Trbojevic nothing but sympathy after his latest injury blow.
It takes a toll. I know, being in rehab firsthand, and I haven't even done half the stuff he's done, so I can only imagine it's not easy.
Manly players, apparently the only people in rugby league not shocked by the impending exit of their captain, Daly Cherry Evans.
It's no secret that he's coming towards the back end of his career, so for us as a team, as players, no one's necessarily surprised that he might not be here next year.
Luke Dovesey, 9 News.